Hello everyone, we are Group 7 and this is our group presentation. Here are our table of content. The recent events have demonstrated the costly and disastrous consequences of disruption to global supply chains, promoting business and government to reconsider their strategy. The COVID-19 pandemic and the proxy war in Ukraine have particularly highlighted to the vulnerabilities of global supply chains. The pandemic restriction and labor shortage have disrupted production and distribution, while geopolitical tension have to lead to trade dispute and instability. This event has sparked a debate on whether they bring an end to global supply chain. This presentation explores the implication of the event, the interest in resorting operation, and the feasibility of transitioning away from global supply chain. So, what are the impact on this event on global supply chain and globalization? The Ukraine crisis and the COVID-19 pandemic have had a significant effect on global economy. Crisis had led to modification and commodities market, logistical network, and supply chain for food, energy, and specific industry. Russia and Ukraine play critical role in key supplier to commodity market such as wheat, maize, mineral fertilizer, natural gas, oil, metal, noble gas, titanium, sponge, and uranium. While production and export level are now seeing significant reduction, the price of the commodities has risen since the crisis began. On the other hand, the COVID-19 pandemic has exposed flaws in global production and supply chain strategy, leading to temporary trade restriction and shortage of essential goods. This has prompted manufacturers worldwide to face political and competitive pressure to boost local output, create more jobs domestically, and reduce reliance on potential risky suppliers. The pandemic had also highlighted the importance of maintaining lean inventories in global networks.
Global supply chains have experienced significant change in recent years, causing a rethinking of their structure and operations. These disruptions have highlighted the risks and vulnerabilities of extending supply networks beyond national borders. Despite the challenges, supply networks have gone outside the nation border for a variety of reasons. The first of all is the access of specialized resource. International supply chain allow business to get specialized resource that could be limited or unavailable in their own country. If country resource such as raw material, qualified employee, or cutting-edge technology are unique, companies that gather these material from multiple sources can maybe obtain a competitive edge. Secondly is the cost saving. Cross-border supply chain extension often allow firms to save money and improve efficiency. Different nations provide distinct cost benefits such as cheaper labor costs, advantageous regulations, or economic of scale. Business can benefit from these cost disparities by locating different stages of production in different countries, resulting in cost optimization and ultimately more affordable product for customer. For the third reason, the market entry and expansion. As supply chain become more global, business can enter new markets and expand their customer base. Company and may overcome trade barriers, conform with local regulation, and respond to a wide range of customer preferences by establishing operation in numerous countries. This market expansion assists the organizations in diversifying their income source, reducing dependency on single market, and increase their overall risk. And the last one, technological advancement and creativity. Global supply chain now allow firms to get access to new technology while also promoting innovations. Each country has a different level of technical ability and innovation. Collaboration with partners from different locations enable knowledge sharing and adoption of best practice. This promote technical advancement and industry expansions.
Why are countries interdependent on each other? The term global interdependent is used to describe the interdependence of countries worldwide. One country will depend on another based on the benefit it receives, especially the important thing in life and economy that are energy and food. Countries will that depend on each other will have a knock-on effect and thereby create global dependence. With the development of the world today, it can be seen that no country can completely self-sufficient. The COVID-19 pandemic and the outbreak of the war between Russia and Ukraine have seriously affected the global economy and supply chain. Thus, stimulate the interdependence of country because production resources have been affected and need time to recover. Countries have different resources, so they will produce different types of product. They will rely on each other in international trade, exchange of goods and service, and investment to meet their needs. This interdependence will solve the shortage of essential goods and promote economic growth based on the available resources of other countries.
So, what happens if deglobalization occurs? So, the invasion of Ukraine by Russia has had several negative consequences for the world economy, extending beyond Ukraine border. The disruption to supply chains and commodity market have significantly impacted macroeconomic stability and growth. These disruptions are expected to contribute to inflationary pressure in many countries, prolonging the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. The rate of deglobalization have increased since the invasion, with caution focusing on making supply chains more adaptable and reducing reliance on imports, particularly for necessity like vaccine, medicine, and semiconductor. The reduction of trade between developed nations and China could have a substantial detrimental impact on the global economy. Additionally, the Ukraine conflict had led to a large-scale migration of Ukrainians, diverting attention from other regions experiencing instability and violence. Politicians are now prioritizing the resolution of refugees need to over economic migration, which may impact international migration policy and further.
Chooses to reduce its dependence on other countries because um, the first one is during the COVID-19 outbreak, several nations found they were excessively reliant on other nations for some basic necessity and medical supplies. This makes them susceptible to shortage and price rises when global lockdown disrupt supply system. For example, medical equipment net importer fare comparatively poorly than net export during the pandemic. According to Labor VC, the United States is mostly reliant on import for basic medical supply. As a result, the model predicts that rather than being a net exporter of medical products during the COVID-19 pandemic, the United States is more likely to be substantially worse. The next one is the biggest producer of commodities are Russia and Ukraine, and the disruption has caused price the skyrocket worldwide, particularly for oil and natural gas. Although some exporters could benefit from higher priced economies that rely on oil import will see greater trade and finance deficit and stronger inflationary pressure. It is crucial to understand
that lessening reliance on other nations may have an impact on international trade and diplomacy, finding areas of shared interest and starting a constructive discourse to encourage further cooperation might be important for maintaining good relations with a nation that is reducing its reliance on other nations.
The concept of country being entirely self-sufficiency meaning that it can produce own food and supply by domestically without relying on imports. One of the key challenges of attaining self-sufficiency is the sheer complexity and diversity of food and supply demanded by modern society. Their limitations can hinder a country's ability to achieve complete self-sufficiency. Moreover, pursuing self-sufficiency is result of the benefit international trade and specialization. Globalization has enabled countries to engage in competitive where each nation can focus on producing goods and supply in which it has a competitive edge. So, furthermore, self-sufficiency can form advancement and innovation happening elsewhere in a globally interconnected world. Idea and technological breakthrough often transcend nation collaboration and the exchange of knowledge cultural innovation enable countries to develop more rapidly. By pursuing self-sufficiency, a country risks missing out on their global advancement and becoming stagnant in development. So, in conclusion, rehousing operation and low schooling production are becoming more popular as a result of the visibility that the COVID-19 outbreak and the post-conflict in Ukraine have shown. The objective is to increase supply chain reliance, diversity sourcing options, and use technology to successfully manage upcoming problems. So, thank you for your listening.